tonight. This could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the 3 slot. Love passes to Mitchell. Outside Garland. Outside Love. Mobley finds Love. Mitchell drives in. And it's Bane with the rebound. And here's Memphis. Here's Morant. And there's the drive. Jackson for 3. It's a 3-pointer.
This is a big part of Jackson's game. It isn't the best looking shot, but it's deadly.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Something a lot of folks don't know about Donovan Mitchell. He was in the crowd during the famous broadcast of the decision by LeBron James.
That's pretty crazy to think Mitchell was actually in person for LeBron's announcement, Smitty.
B.A., he was just 13 years of age. It took place at his high school in Connecticut. Did you see that? I saw it.
Wow!
And he saw it. As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style. I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons.
Oh my goodness! Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
Here's Mitchell. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish. The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brett. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
Morant against Garland. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Here's Adams. Stolen by Mobley. Allen inside. Pounded by Morant. And Allen gets it to go.
A long, strong big. Allen doesn't mind absorbing a little contact.
Morant against Garland. Jackson with a screen on Garland. Kicks it out to Jackson. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Memphis leading. Morant with it.
Throw it down, young
Clear the deck.
Deck cleared.
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen.
Oh, wow.
He went way up.
Goodness. He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
And Morant drops them both.
As young as Ja Morant is, I'm impressed. He came in ready to lead a team, and these guys, they follow him.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. That'll put Donovan Mitchell on the line. That's on Steven Adams. Well, Smitty with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
BA, before he tweaks his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Jackson with a screen on Garland. Here's Morant. And it's Memphis with another.
Bread and butter play. Morant in screen and roll. He'll typically make you pay.
Here's Mitchell going inside. That one falls. Mitchell's got 17 points.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the net.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Morant with the slam!
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly... Whoa, wait a second!
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Adams with a screen on Garland. Morant. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
12 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Allen. Here's Mitchell. Good work defensively by Brooks. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
Tonight, early on, this team is saying, forget the analytics. Let's take mid-range shots. They can be easy points.
And the other area they've impressed me is their commitment to the dribble drive, not settling from the perimeter.
The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Love in at the small forward. That's the group for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Here's Morant. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Jackson for 3. Over to the wing. Tries again. Here's Adams. The open shot, Morant. And finally, they hit one. Morant's got 25 points in the game.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Bane. Out left to the wing. That one is off. Garland with the defensive effort. Stolen by Bane. Now here's Jackson for 3. Drills it from deep. Jackson's got 6. Well, Smitty, recently it seems like mid-range shooting is making something of a comeback. More guys taking shots from that area.
And BA, I am so happy. There's nothing wrong with the mid-range game. Some stars have proven it's a viable method, even in the three-point focused modern game. And for the moment, defenses aren't always prepared to deal with it. Quick decision-making of Desmond Bane, not wasting any time going up with his shot.
Mobley passes to Allen. Outside Garland. Mitchell with the ball. Brooks defending. Back to Garland. Love, high post. Fades and shoots. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 6 assists now in the game. Memphis has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Garland against Morant. Here he goes. He's off on that one. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Pass to Love. Back to Mitchell. To the inside. Oh, stolen by Morant. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Cavaliers have surprised many with their ascension. Coach Bickerstaff said they had to be really patient through some difficult times, but his star center, Jared Allen, said, quote, no matter who's in front of us, big or small, we're going to go out there and fight till the end. Brian?
Yeah, that's what got him here, Allie. Thank you. Allen can't get it to go. And here's Memphis. They're on a 12-4 run.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Jackson with a screen on Garland. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Every team is looking for that star to lead them to great things. Morant already looks the part.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Cleveland's shooting is around 55% so far. Pass to Mobley. Allen on the wing. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. Memphis has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Jackson finds some space, and he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dylan Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
Good work there as it goes. Morant's got 30.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
You know, talking about Dylan Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Good drive by Mitchell.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
52 seconds left in the second period. And he drives in. Second chance shot. Pass to Adams. Outside for Brooks. Clock at 6. Here's Jackson. And he comes up with a bucket. Jackson's got 10 points in the game.
In terms of raw tools, Jaren could become one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. We'll see how it plays out.
On the wing, Mitchell. And he makes it on the layup. Mitchell's got 25 points in the game.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Here's Morant, rejected by Allen. Garland against Bain. Here's Mobley, outside for Mitchell. Outside Love. Shoots. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Love's got his second basket.
And Love had his feet set, was ready and waiting to knock that one down.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the 1. Garland against Morant. Pass to Mobley. The 3. On target from range. Mobley's got his first 3 points of the game.
He has to show real leadership out there and take this game into his own hands because he's shooting the ball well.
Here's Morant. Here's Adams. And he battles for the ball, gets his second chance bucket. And the Grizzlies lead by 13.
Big man plays by Steven Adams, using all of his height to dominate the offensive glass and end the play.
Mobley finds Garland. Lets it go from deep. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
Memphis has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Garland against Morant.
I like when Ja forces the issue, especially in close where he's fearless.
The free throw drops for Morant. And Morant drops them both. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Donovan Mitchell, the combo guard, continues to impress. An all-star caliber talent with a tremendous drive. We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Morant into the lane. Jackson. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end. He has taken it upon himself to score the ball as much as possible for his team. He's not looking to pass it right now. Dillon Brooks has had one heck of a start to his career. He's a solid rotational player. Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
And here's Morant. Give him 35. Brooks outside. Off target from three-point range. As for Dillon Brooks, he's the glue that holds these guys together, Smitty.
No doubt, BA, he's their emotional leader on this team. He can take over games at times offensively. He is really the heartbeat of this club.
Jackson outside. Back to Morant. Driving in. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than Ja Morant.
Outside Garland. Back to Mitchell. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
There's no debate there. He got hammered.
That one's off. And he sinks the second. Here's Morant. 37 points for him.
2 minutes.
Brooks outside. Back to Morant. A minute 50 left in the third. Oh, are you kidding me?
You love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. Ja Morant's a reliable finisher.
He's leading the charge for them, but let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
The reason why is not just scoring, it's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
Great to see Mitchell on a roll offensively. And you know his team is loving it too.
Adams with a screen on Garland. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Outside for Love. Oh, stolen by Morant. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
The free throw drops for Morant. And Morant drops them both. 44 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Can't emphasize this enough. This is the way Mitchell's got to play to give this team its best chance.
For Memphis, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. 30 seconds left in the third. From deep, Morant. Adams, the pass to Morant. He takes it in. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What an athlete this guy is. Ja Morant is talented at staying in control.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Mitchell's got 41.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Outside Bane. Outside Morant. Ja Morant. He's feeling it tonight. It has been the driving force for the Grizzlies. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Treating the defense like a point guard.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Love, and it's the three. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Here's Mitchell into the lane. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
This is what Donovan Mitchell wants to do. Drive the ball, get a bucket, a foul, or both.
Jackson outside. The three is up. They get it back. Here's Adams. Jackson outside. Bane against Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Outside for Morant. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. The Cavs trailing. The drive by Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Acrobatic move by Donovan Mitchell. Lifting off the floor for a slam.
Jackson outside. Let's go with a three. Right side Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Adams with a screen on Garland. Morant. Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Great vision by Ja Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
The three from Mitchell. Stolen by Jackson. Outside Morant. Again! What an avalanche! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Brooks with the steal. Stolen by Mobley. Mitchell with the ball. He's picked up by Adams. And it's Love missing.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
It's all about the mid-range game. It has been a real difference in this one. Taking what the defense has given, and it's been paying off.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running. Attacking when they get the chance. Always a great idea.
Blocking foul called on Jarrett Allen. His fourth, third team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Whoa! Did you see that finish?
His fourth.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Doing more work in the painted area. He has really excelled inside.
Outside Morant. Jackson with a screen on Mitchell. With a 9-footer. Another one goes. Incredible. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
On the wing, Mitchell. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Outside Morant. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Jackson with a screen on Garland. Payne, the pass to Adams. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Payne. Jackson on the wing. Pass to Adams. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. And the Grizzlies lead by 13.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Grizzlies.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Ja Morant.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Tremendous effort from Allen, one of the top offensive rebounders in the game.
Jackson with a screen on Garland. And again, 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one. Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Not messing around at all. They were focused.
Oh, flying high, throwing it down.
Not too many people play that game up there, but he does.
Now Morant. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForge. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Grant Hill, and
Matchups, and tonight it's all about the front courts and not the back court. But nonetheless, it should be fun.
No doubt, Kevin. These front courts are big, they're dynamic, they're physical. A number of these guys can shoot it from great range. This should be one heck of a show.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point. Here's Mobley. And no good. Nice D from Williams. Here's Brown. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
Well, the mid-range is something Jaylen Brown entered the NBA with. He looks very comfortable in that spot.
Cleveland moving it around. Mitchell finds Garland. There's the drive. For three, Love. Here's Allen, and slam dunk by Allen.
Well, so often we're talking about Jared Allen's length, and he does it nicely on the offensive glass right there.
Left side, Williams. Horford has a wide open look. Buries it from three-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple. And even when the stats aren't there, Horford still just finds a way to have an impact on the game.
Al is such a high IQ player, right, GA? He always puts himself in the right position. He's an exceptional defender. He's cross-positionally able on the defensive end. He can space the floor as a three-point shooter. You can put him at the 4 or 5 spots. So valuable.
Indoors, hasn't it been fun watching the evolution of Jared Allen? My goodness.
It certainly has, Kevin. This guy has proven he is an all-star caliber player. We know he's a double-double machine. He prides himself on hitting the glass. Any center on any team is going to have a problem if he gets near the cup because of his shot-blocking ability.
Now, here's Mobley. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Pass to Love. Mitchell kicks to Mobley. Here's Garland. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Smart.
Well, give Darius Garland credit for looking to score. He forces the defense into action.
Indoors, this Celtics team, very young. How are they doing it?
In consecutive drafts, they drafted 2 talented and elite two-way players. That's Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And so, yes, both guys are young, as is the entire core. But the fact is they've matured together, they've had deep playoff runs, and they remain dangerous.
Mitchell outside. He takes it in, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Well, the dribble drive game of Donovan Mitchell will keep defenders guessing. Boy, you've got to deal with every aspect of an offensive argument with this guy.
This is his first free throw of the game. And he knocks down the first one. And so Tatum nails them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. The putback. No good that time. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Here's Brown. And then Brown with the dunk.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of time.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. Said priority number 1 is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. It's a recipe for disaster. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the three ball is a big concern for any defense. And he drives in, and the rejection by Tatum. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And for Jaylen Brown at the free throw line, he has worked so hard on his mechanics, and that's paid dividends in terms of his confidence, guys.
And Brown drops them both. Here's Garland. The drive by Mitchell. And Tatum pulls it down. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Horford the pass to Williams. Outside Tatum. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Jason Tatum continues to emerge, guys, as one of the most elite players on both ends. We know on the offensive end, he's a dangerous 3-level scorer. He's also capable of locking you up defensively.
And slam dunk by Smart.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Okay, quick shooting from the big fella. Mobley knocking in the jumper.
Tatum finds Brown. Outside, Horford. Back to Brown. Nice move. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Garland dishes to Mobley. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Jason Tatum.
You can see the defender struggling to contain Mobley. He's got size, he's got agility, and he's got touch.
And Doris, you know, generally rookies need time to adjust to the league. Evan Mobley, not so much.
No, he looked like he belonged from the outset, GA. This guy established himself immediately as a rim protector, someone who is a constant threat on either end of the floor, a vertical spacer, big-time shot blocker, so much to like.
Count it.
Well, this is the aspect of Tatum's game that is most improving, the ability to manipulate defenses and find an open teammate. Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
And here's Tatum for 3. In a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it out. Cavaliers ahead, up by 2. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Cavaliers.
They didn't hesitate to start working the offensive glass, and I tell you, those efforts have been rewarded with these second chance points.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the 5. Here's Mitchell, blocked again.
Well, this guy is a consistent shot blocking threat. Out Horford twice on the pipes.
Here's Garland. Mobley, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. Stolen by Garland. And Cleveland turns it over again. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Williams, a screen on Love. Tatum passes to Williams. Excellent D there from Allen.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Love kicks to Mitchell. And stolen by Tatum. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
I love when Jason Tatum is aggressive to score the basketball. He does a tremendous job keeping his focus.
Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Well, this guy has got tremendous length and hops. Jared Allen makes it easy.
Horford the pass to Williams. He dishes it to Smart. On the wing, Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. Stolen by Allen. Mitchell with it. Picked up by Brown. The feed to Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Brown dishes to Williams. And stolen by Mobley. Garland the pass to Mobley. Over Tatum. Kicks it out to Allen. Doesn't go that time. Good work defensively by Horford. Celtics trail by 4. Pass to Williams. Cavaliers with the rebound. Allen's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. To the inside. Mobley. And it's sent back by Horford. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. And now the first timeout called here for Boston. Brown kicks to Smart.
2 minutes remaining.
Passes it to Brown.
2 minutes.
Tatum against Love. Tatum down low. And that one is off. And Cleveland the other way now. For Cleveland, they have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he's already proven that in the playoffs he is willing to be a go-to scorer. He's committed to improving his game. He's got to continue to work at the defensive end of the floor.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
And there's the pass to Mobley. Kicks it out to Love. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Mitchell, and there's the drive. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
Tatum passes to Horford. Tatum dishes to Williams. Smart finds Brown. Goes back up. Here's Williams.
Just such a physical player. Williams has no off switch, which is how he gets these calls.
The Celtics have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
And up around 82% as a team a season ago. So they know how to make the most of those opportunities. And you got to appreciate how much Robert Williams just gets after it on defense.
You really do, because he wants to block every single shot that goes up. He hits the glass now with a level of aggression after being challenged by his coaching staff. And goodness, his teammates love his energy.
Growing up around New York City, Doris, Donovan Mitchell was around pro sports as a kid.
He sure was, Kevin. His dad obviously worked in baseball. Donovan spent a ton of time in big league locker rooms. And how about this? During the 2010 famed decision from LeBron, Mitchell was actually in the crowd listening to it.
Garland. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Tatum. Good D by Mobley. Deflects the pass and stolen by Horford. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders.
With the score, your Cavaliers 34, the Celtics 27.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Love in at the small forward position. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Garland kicks to Love. Here's Mitchell. Mobley right side. This is to Allen. Pass to Love. He's looking for Mitchell and finds him. Just 5 on the clock. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Releases from the wing and drills it. Garland's got the lead up to 7 now for the Cavs.
Well, the point guard IQ of Darius Garland. In pick and roll, you've got to be able to make great decisions, and he does.
Sinks the triple.
But you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Cavaliers shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. And the call will be against Al Horford. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Garland finds Love. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Back to Mobley. Allen trying to break free.
Well, we love Al Horford because he's an effective two-way player. His attention to detail on the defensive end paying off.
And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Brown.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Mitchell against Brown. Mitchell passes to Allen. Outside Tatum. Outside Horford. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And it's Love with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And now we've got the intentional foul. Mitchell dishes to Mobley. Tatum with the block.
Probably the most underrated aspect of Jason Tatum's game is his defense. Size, length, strength, you name it, sends that one back.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And it's tied up with that one.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
For Cleveland, they've gotten just 1 of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Mobley the pass to Mitchell. Mobley a screen on Brown. Back to Mobley. The shake. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And that's 10 points for Evan Mobley.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Here's Mobley, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Horford. And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
What you have to appreciate so much about Evan Mobley is his strong work ethic. This guy says he wants to be an all-time great, but he also puts in the work.
The kick out to Tatum. Back to Williams. Boston needs to get off a shot, and stolen by Love. Garland the pass to Mobley. Can't cash in from close range. Tries again, and oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. And Tatum puts up a deep 3. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Tatum's got it all tied up now for the Celtics. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the 3rd. That leaves room for improvement, sir. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Kicks it out to Allen. And the 3-ball is good. Allen's got 14.
Okay, Mr. Allen, I did not know the 3-point shot was in your bag. Nicely done.
Tatum's shot is off. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Here's Mitchell. And Mobley throws it down.
impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Oh, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That is his first foul of the game. Garland kicks to Mobley. Back to Garland. Pass to Mobley. Mitchell outside. Outside Garland. Shot clock at 6. Mitchell finds Garland.
Well, to me, that's the wingspan of Jaylen Brown bothering shooters. This guy gets right in their space and throws them off balance.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And out of bounds, the Cavaliers will take it. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
There's Garland. Misses the lane.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the floor for Boston, the post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in the corner.
This feels like one of those nights for Donovan Mitchell. Everything's working.
Kept alive. Here's Allen over Smart, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Great game for them offensively. I mean, coaches love seeing multiple shots per possession and then converting those second chance opportunities.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
That's a jump ball.
Allen with it. Picked up by Brown. Mitchell in the corner. Stolen by Smart. Outside Tatum. Takes it inside. Mobley with the block.
That's about reach, folks. The length, the athleticism, the timing of Evan Mobley.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. Really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels it's the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard J.B. Bickerstaff talking with his team. His point to them was that they put themselves in the position to succeed and that this is their game to lose. So he needs to see full concentration out of every guy on the court to finish this one off. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Smart dishes to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
You have to be willing to shoulder the offensive burden. I think Jason Tatum is built for it.
Mobley, stolen by Smart. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Horford finds Smart. And here is Tatum, defended by Allen. Williams trying to break free. Here's Horford. Second chance shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, so important for the big man to sell that shot fake. Al Horford, you admire his patience in these situations.
Oh, Marcus Smart, a tenacious defender, which doesn't always show up, I think, sometimes, Doris, on the statistical sheet after the games.
Well, and in fact, Kevin, different teams have different defensive metrics trying to measure that impact. All you have to do, though, with Marcus Smart is watch the guy work on that end. The way he tracks the play, the way he anticipates, just the energy he brings on the defensive end changes the equation. There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Outside, Horford. And stolen by Mobley. Garland with the bucket. Now it's a 5-point Cleveland lead.
This young guy is fearless. Darius Garland, deliver it.
The kick out to Williams. Horford the pass to Tatum. Tatum draws the double. Here's Horford. Tatum trying to break free. And there's Horford. That's good on the assist by Tatum. Horford's got 5 points now in the quarter. Love outside. Tatum against Allen. It's stolen by Brown. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. Fades away. Smart wide open. He fires. And the Celtics hit again from deep. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Celtics.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
So the first one drops, and that ties the game up.
And Mitchell is not someone you want to foul in these spots. This is one guy who will make you pay.
You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
Here's Brown. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Possession ball game, down the stretch, always plenty of pressure. Now can Jaylen Brown knock down a free throw?
Yeah, critical that he's able to convert there. Now they've taken the lead.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. And a clear foul there. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion, and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be. Sometimes, you know, Greg, just to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
This is exactly what comes with having the basketball late and becoming the focal point of your team. For Donovan Mitchell, making these free throws is critical.
Back to Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
How about the confidence? It's just growing in this young man. Williams has the attitude of a go-to guy in these big moments, even though he's still picking up the nuance of the game.
Boston's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Tatum kicks to Horford. It's stolen by Allen. And Garland with a clear path to the basket. Pass to Love. And stolen by Tatum. 32 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Williams passes to Tatum. Williams sets a screen for Tatum. Back to Williams. The Kick out to Brown. Clock at 6. The Cavaliers pull it in. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Mitchell driving inside. Yes!
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Smart passes to Tatum. Three-pointer. Bullseye!
Man, you can get chills watching Jason Tatum want to deliver in the clutch.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're trailing by 1. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
They've got enough time left to get a good look. It's got to be quick, but it doesn't have to be a heave. You can still catch, turn, and shoot. They've got one shot at it here, obviously. It's a make or break.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony, Dorisburg.
their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Morant with it, guarded now by Smart. Morant, no good. Outside Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Just a merciless means dunk by Tatum, reminding the defense like, yo, you cannot stop him.
Now here's Morant. Adams with a screen on Smart. Here's Morant driving inside. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
For Memphis, they've gone 1 for 3 so far.
When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
They get the rebound. Tatum, good.
And Tatum's teammates love the hustle. They appreciate him going hard on the offensive glass and really getting it done.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Here's Jackson. Kept alive. Second shot opportunity. Here's Adams. Lays it up and banks it in.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Now here's Brown. On the wing, Tatum. Brooks defending. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. With Memphis' 2021-2022 season, it still has to be considered a success, right?
Yeah, I think it was a successful season, but as a whole, this young team, they won their division, but the hopes were so much higher going into the postseason than just the second round.
Now here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
This man was under-recruited in college. Can you believe that? And Morant, he still plays like he's trying to prove something.
Pass to Brown. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Back to Tatum. That shot is off. Great D that time from Bane. For Memphis, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Outside Morant from the arc. He drops it from range. Morant's got 7 points.
Look, when you're as explosive as Ja, then opponents are going to let you take shots from deep.
Oh, deflected. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Now here's Morant. He's got 7. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds. There's 1:47 left in the first quarter here. Tatum inside. Brooks defending. Smart passes to Brown. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And the balance Brown has on these takes, refusing to let the D get the upper hand.
And the free throw, no good.
Well, you have to be impressed with the constant growth we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He's putting in a lot of work to become an all-star player.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul. And at this point for Brown, do you think he's realized his full potential, Richard?
No, I don't even think so, especially when you look at his work ethic. He puts in so much time that I think he can reach another level. He's still young and eager to learn. If I were to put it in 2K terms, I think he could get up to about a 94, 95 overall.
Now here's Bane. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Tatum against Bane. A nice shot by Tatum.
This is how confident Tatum is. Knows he can score inside whenever he wants.
Pass to Morant. There's the drive. And then Morant with the jam.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Here's Smart. An easy two on the layup.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Smart against Morant. Pass to Adams. Outside for Brooks. From outside the arc. Hits the trifecta.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Boston trailing. Outside, Brown. Horford with it. Jackson in his pocket. Here's Tatum. Up and over Brooks. And too long on the shot.
Celtics foul. Jason Tatum. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Morant against Smart. Brooks left side. Up top, Bane. Fires the three. The shot misses. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies. On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Brown and Tatum with the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the one. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Smart's got 5.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
And RJ, you look at the road the Celtics had to the finals last year. Man, that's as tough as it gets.
Yeah, when I tell you going through Durant and this guys, and then you saw the way that the Heat pushed them, and then you see the Warriors in the finals as a reward, that is as tough of a road as you will ever find, and I don't see anything phasing this team now, BA.
Out of bounds, it'll be Memphis's ball. Memphis leading. Brooks outside. Back to Morant. On the wing, Brooks. Hounded by Tatum. It's stolen by Tatum. They've got numbers. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 10.
Once the fast break is rolling, they know who to go to. Tatum can be trusted to find the finish.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, BA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Now here's Morant. 11 points in the game. On the take. And then Morant with the dunk.
This is what teams try to do with Morant. Hit physical, make it difficult, but he just continues to figure it out.
Smart passes to Brown. Horford for 3. No good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Pass to Morant. And stolen by Williams. Stolen by Jackson. Outside Morant with the drive. Oh, misses the dunk.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Tatum. And Morant clears the board.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make. Every night, Ja Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Brooks with it. Now guarded by Brown. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face. Yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
Williams against Morant. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Adams with a screen on Williams. And it's Moran on the drive. Jackson on the wing. Just 3 to shoot. Fades. That one off the back iron and out. Boston's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Smart passes to Brown. Fires in the triple. Brown's got 5 now.
Gotta love the confidence. Brown wasting no time firing away.
Here's Moran. Takes it inside. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his first foul of the game. Boston's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Here's Tatum. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Steven Adams.
Now look, from the moment he stepped into this league, Jason Tatum has been a difference maker. Every team in the league is looking for guys like him. Long, athletic, and most importantly, winners. And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Well, we talk about the critical importance of the wing position, RJ. From the time you played, how do you think that position has evolved?
Well, when you talk about positionless basketball, it really falls on the forwards. You want them to have more responsibilities. You want them to be able to guard 1 through 5. You want to be able to run your offense through them. So the wings in positionless basketball have a lot more responsibility.
Now here's Tatum. 12 points for him. Pass to Williams. Outside Tatum. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
And then Morant with the jam!
He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
Tatum with it. Checked by Brooks. A nice shot by Tatum.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
You know John Morant's such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity, that makes for some tough matchups.
The Celtics have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Kicks it out to Smart. Back to Tatum. Williams a screen on Brooks. Tatum passes to Williams. And he banks in the layup.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Brooks from outside. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Bane. To the middle. Here's Adams. Goes up again. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
The Celtics have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. And the jam by Brown.
Such a great athlete, an elite athlete. JB is at his best, in my opinion, when he is attacking the rim.
Outside Morant. Three-pointer Brooks. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there.
The Celtics 28.
Into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking that.
Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the center. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Tatum with a steal. Ooh, Tatum slams it home.
Ooh, how about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
Pass to Brooks. From deep. Memphis the rebound. Adams. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Tatum passes to Smart. And here's Tatum. Tatum slams it home.
See, this is what Tatum is capable of. Look, he is a sensational scorer. Like, we understand that. But when he gets into a rhythm,
and you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting five isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
Now here's Smart, just 5 to shoot. Left side Tatum, over Jackson. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. The shot to stop the run. And again, Memphis no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
From his first day in the league, opponents are going to make him earn it at the line. Dylan Moran, he'll give him an easy look.
With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
The Celtics with the lead. White finds Tatum. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Jason Tatum still so young. His game's still evolving. Over the last couple years, he's been getting to the line more and more, and that's huge.
Jason Tatum seeing his free throw attempts increase. What's that tell you, Richard?
Well, it just tells me that he's playing with more intensity, but he's also playing smarter. Jason's using his athleticism to force the issue. Nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
It's been all about Ja tonight. He can score in so many different ways.
White, the pass to Williams. The kick to Tatum. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Bane. To the wing on the left. Here's Morant. Another shot. Pass to Bane. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Brooks. Second chance effort. Boston with a rebound. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Boston has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And the foul on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Here's Tatum. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Brooks. On the wing, Brooks. Kicks it out to Jackson. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Brown passes to Tatum. Yep, that one goes. Tatum's got 10 points in the quarter.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
The Grizzlies have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. And then Morant with the jam!
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces.
Here's Tatum. Soft touch off the glass. Tatum's got 12 points in just the second half.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. And the 3 off target.
Memphis foul. Stephen Adams. His third personal foul. Third team foul.
And that one falls for Tatum. And here's Boston. They're on an 18-6 run. White, the pass to Tatum. Inside, Brown banked it in off the glass. Brown's got 9.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
There's Jackson with the 3. They grab their own miss. And it's Adams missing.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Tatum can't hit. Here's Morant. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on White.
Clever play by Morant, sticking with his shot to ensure he gets himself fouled while in the act.
And Morant drops them both. Pass to Tatum. With 2 seconds left. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his banks.
And so it's Boston going into the break up 12. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court right now for the Celtics. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair, and it's White in at the point. Tatum with a steal. The kick out to White. Back to Tatum. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Hey guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum is advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
Horford passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, the savvy of Horford on display. Just tremendous passing as a big.
Here's Morant. And again, Memphis no good. Boston's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And it's Tatum missing. The Grizzlies have gone 0 for 3 in this 4th. Not good. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got 7 rebounds in the game. Down low. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And here's Morant outside. Got a hand on it. Tatum from long range. From behind the arc. Up top, Horford. Adams covering. And here's Brown for 3. Doesn't go that time. And it's Memphis the other way. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
For Boston, they've gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the 4th. Not great. Tatum can't hit. The Grizzlies shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great. From deep, Payne. And they get it back. Knocked loose. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
Grizzlies ball.
Morant against White. Just 5 on the clock. A good look from Payne. Good. And the setup by Morant.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Here's Tatum, driving to the basket, and then Tatum slams it in.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Celtics? And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now.
2 minutes remaining of the game.
Here's Tatum. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Pass to Bane. There's the three. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 8 now. Tatum finds Williams. Now here's Tatum, pounded by Morant. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Adams. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out. Clark is checked in for Memphis. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Tillman's checked in. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Pass to Brooks. From deep three-point range. Hauled in by Brown.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Celtics.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jason Tatum.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Tatum passes to White, and that's out of bounds. Last touch by White.
And even when you've got some room for error, you hate to see this. Miscommunication resulting in the turnover.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Clark's checked in. Here's Morant. Drives to the hoop. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Robert Williams picks up one.
The speed and athleticism of Morant is a tough combination to guard, which is why he gets fouled.
And he can't hit the second.
Couldn't hit them all, and they need every point they can get.
And it's Bane with the rebound.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Morant with it, now guarded by White. Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Doesn't have to get up much. Jackson Jr. at 6'11" just easily finishes that hoop.
The kick out to White. Back to Brown. Here's Tatum. This one for 3. Clark grabs the board. Brown against Morant. And there's the lob. It's tipped. Horford with a steal. From deep. On the money.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Cavaliers start out with the ball. A look at Cleveland's starting group. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Love in at the 3 spot. Morant's with the bucket. Steve, as we know, this should be a battle of the backcourts. And you know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, 2 of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not guarding.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Taylor Jenkins and I shared a few minutes together. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live. Right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Thanks so much, David. Now, Morant, following the 3-point attempt by Dylan Brooks. Morant kicks to Brooks. This one for 3. They get it back. Outside for Jackson. It's another look on the wing, Brooks. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jackson with the 3. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant, a skilled distributor.
And part of the Grizzlies' breakout 21-22 campaign, the emergence of Jaren Jackson Jr.
Triple J, GA, missed most of the 2021 season with a knee injury he sustained in the bubble. When he was back at 100% for the Grizz, he provided serious rim protection, plus the ability to hit a 3. The upside Ja Morant has is exciting. An explosive young talent with an outstanding work ethic.
Jackson finds Morant. Adams against Allen. Adams' shot is good.
Can't teach size and strength. Once Adams gets position, you're not rooting him out of there.
Looking to end the run. Here's Allen. Mitchell dishes to Garland. And a miss there on the triple. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Up top, Morant. He's started by Love.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
For whatever reason, they came in a little tight tonight. That should loosen them up.
Morant drives in. Another shot, and there's the nice layup by Adams.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Here's Allen. Mobley outside. And here's Mitchell from the arc. At the tip, the putback. Here's Love. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
A ton of moves in Kevin's arsenal baits the defender into the foul.
And he can't hit the second. Memphis leading by 9.
We saw glimpses of Ja Morant's potential in his first 2 seasons in the league. But year 3, both Ja and Memphis took it to another level.
Now here's Morant. He's got 5 and stolen by Love. Mobley finds Garland. Kicks it out to Allen. Cleveland moving it around. Here's Mitchell. A shot off that time. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Another level indeed for Ja Morant, his 3rd season Smitty in the NBA. And now he has joined the conversation for MVP.
Kevin, that scoring average well over 25 points per game. Morant is the leader of Memphis. The Grizz finishing in the top 3 of the West. Incredible for a 22-year-old.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
It's all about the fire they're playing with early on. Crashing the boards, and the result, second chance points.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
And he comes up with the deuce. Jackson's got 5 points so far.
In terms of raw tools, Jaren could become one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. We'll see how it plays out.
Now here's Love. Mitchell with it. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Adams with the screen on Garland, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That is his first foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Now, here's Garland. No points in the game yet for him, and Love has it in the corner. Sweet move, and Adams sends it back.
You see the effort defensively. Adams doing a great job of closing the space.
Here's Morant.
As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And so it's Memphis looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen, Grizzlies pretty much in control here.
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
And at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the center. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Mobley finds Mitchell. Down low. Love the pass to Mobley. Left side, Love. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Bain kicks to Morant. Jackson a screen on Garland. Morant dishes to Adams. Morant hammering it in.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. John Morant on the attack.
Here's Allen. Love up top. Mitchell outside. It's hauled in by Adams. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Drives to the hoop. And Morant throws it down.
The quickness of John Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
And something that gets overlooked is how good of a passer Steven Adams is.
You're totally right, GA. He's gotten much better with his vision. Knows how to find cutters and open guys out of the high post. Plus, he's skilled at throwing those full-court touchdown passes.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Adams finds Jackson. Morant right side. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Mobley.
Stronger than his frame might suggest. That's a big-time and one by Ja.
When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant has people on skates.
And that one's good. Love.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Back to Jackson. Lets the three fly. Evan Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 18. Mitchell passes to Love. Kicks it out to Mitchell. So the wing on the left. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And staying with the play, Allen.
And that's what happens when you get after it on the glass. Allen grinding it out and creating that second chance opportunity for himself.
Garland against Morant. And another basket for Memphis.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it. You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Mitchell trying to free himself. And that one's good. Morant. Morant's got 25 points in the game. Garland, no good.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
You know what we call this play? A dumb play all the way around, especially at this particular time.
Here's Morant. With the drive. And then Morant slams it in.
Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. A three-pointer is right on target. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Outside, Bain. And then Morant slams it in.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
Shots good by Mitchell.
3 points.
Here's Morant. 1 second left. Ja Morant has been leading the... Thanks so much, Dave, for the great hit.
Your Grizzlies, 38. The Cavaliers, 20.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Love in at the small forward. And then Morant slams it in.
Okay, check out the handles of Ja Morant. Wow, what a crafty play.
Dylan Brooks seems like a very spirited player, Schmidt. He plays with a lot of emotion.
I've heard coaches say he's the team's biggest cheerleader, whether that's game time or practice. Kevin, he loves to motivate his squad to be at their best.
Morant's against Garland, and he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. The Grizzlies have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
First personal.
Both free throws good from Morant. Here's Garland, 5 points in the game. Mitchell kicks to Mobley. Cleveland moving it around. Back to Garland. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Morant into the lane.
You gotta be faster than that to beat Ja Morant to the spot. He's too explosive.
Here's Mitchell. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
This guy is exciting to watch. Morant gets up and dunks it.
Here's Mitchell. Driving in. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Jackson passes to Morant. finished off by Morant.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo! He is a scoring machine right now, but he needs more support from his teammates if they want to win this one.
Jackson with the screen. Morant drives in. And then Morant slams it in.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Here he goes. Here's Adams. No good on the shot. Cavaliers go the other way with it. For three, Mitchell. Another three for Cleveland.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Jackson, a screen on Garland. Here's Morant. 6 to shoot. Here's Adams, driving the lane. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Adams has got 6.
Interesting that Adams got a little lane there, and he just took it. Good awareness.
Mobley finds Mitchell. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Here's Morant, driving to the basket. And it's good for 2. Adams has got 4 points this quarter.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Garland with it, guarded now by Jackson. Allen dishes to Garland. Here's Mitchell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one's on Morant.
I mean, a tough matchup. Donovan Mitchell is too explosive, too strong, and he's only going to get better.
And looking back at the 2017 draft, it just seems absurd that Donovan Mitchell fell to the 13th pick.
Greg, well, in hindsight is always 20/20. You know that. I don't think many of us could have predicted him averaging 20 points as a rookie or becoming a fixture at All-Star games.
Love kicks to Mitchell. And there's
yes! Yes! If you're the defense, not much you can do. Donovan Mitchell had his mind made up. Bad intentions.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
You know he's going to take a lot of shots out there. He's their #1 option right now.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Grizzlies out in front, running away. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the center. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible. And so far, they've been super successful using this attack.
And one other thing, I love how comfortable they are looking to operate from mid-range. No qualms about taking those wide open jumpers. And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Here's Mitchell. The Cavaliers with another miss.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
And Memphis turns it over again. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Outside, Bain. Back to Morant. And he drives in. And the basket is good. And he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Love the pass to Garland. And it's off from three-point range. And the Grizzlies leading by 22. Now here's Morant. Passes it to Adams. And Adams with the slam. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 15 rebounds.
You just can't let Adams get this deep in the paint, because when he does, he's focused on slamming it down.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Jackson with the screen. Grant. And again.
He's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Shot to stop the run. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
At the line for the Cavaliers.
Allen, no good on the free throw. Grizzlies have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Morant outside. Pass to Jackson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Great use of the pump fake. The best move in basketball. So much untapped potential with Jaren Jackson.
Jackson hits both of them. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Adams with the screen on Garland. Grant. And another miss by Memphis.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range. And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
You know, we call this play a dunk play all the way around, especially at this particular time.
I tell you what, you've got to build a wall around the bucket to keep this man from attacking.
And Greg, even then, he might just go over it. Check out the elevation he gets here. My goodness. Morant against Mitchell. Morant passes to Jackson. Here's Adams. Cavaliers with the rebound. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Memphis.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Ja Morant.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
Bain finds Morant. The tray. And another miss by Memphis. Frank, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
And the foul called on Jared Allen. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and that's an intentional foul.
You know, give him credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Now Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Grizzlies ball.
Here's Morant. From deep. Off target. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly. The other just looking for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go.
get to work here at home. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Love in at the three. That free throw is good for Mitchell. And points will be hard to come by tonight. Doris, both sides do a great job of stringing together stops.
Well, whatever has happened on the offensive end of the floor, pace and space, et cetera, championships are still built on the defensive end of the floor. We are talking about two teams who not only have quality individual defenders, they are tied together on a string as a team.
Now here's Horford. Here's Tatum. Back to Williams. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen. First free throw is good. And Williams drops them both. Here's Garland. From deep. Cleveland the rebound. Outside Love. There's the triple. Connects from downtown.
Well, Kevin Love specializes in finding the open space on the floor. Pays off with a nice catch and shoot.
Tatum against Garland. Smart passes to Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
From deep, Mobley. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Now, this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes, but he loves to set his teammates up.
Pass to Williams. To the paint. Brown with the stuff.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
Mobley outside. Shoots over Horford. Mobley finds Allen. Here's Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Allen. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Well, how about the touch inside from Jared Allen? This guy has got such length and mobility. You add that touch and look out, folks. He's going to be tremendous.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Cavaliers. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. And it's Garland on the drive. Love the open look. Horford pulls it in.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
And he drives in. There's Tatum with the three. Gets the three to fall. Tatum's got 5.
This guy's so effective from downtown. Jason Tatum knows he has the green light. He's so comfortable from range.
From deep, Mobley. Tatum pulls it in. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Pass to Horford. Back to Tatum. And that misses. That would have put him up. Cleveland has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Outside Love. And another miss by Cleveland. Boston trailing. And it's Brown off the drive. And the layup is good off the glass. Brown's gotten his second bucket.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
There's the drive. Brown. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Darius Garland has not only become a leader on the floor, BA, he's also become the emotional leader. One of the more vocal guys on this entire team.
And for Garland, Doris, the production has stuck out the most.
Oh, boy. I mean, he's become ultra productive on the offensive end. The points, the rebounds, the assists, all are going up. This guy is becoming one of the most well-rounded young guards in the entire league.
Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, Kevin Love just has a great feel for the game. He has a strong understanding of their offense, and he's a very willing passer. That's why you see what you see there.
Now here's Tatum. 5 points in the game. He was all alone on that one. Brown's got 7 points.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Pass to Love. Tatum against Mitchell. That one drops for him.
Boy, nothing you can do about that. Mitchell is just simply that good, converting over aggressive defense.
Garland with the ball. Guarded now by Smart. And it's Mitchell. The miss. The Celtics have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. There's Tatum with the 3. Mobley grabs the board. From deep, Mitchell. Yes. And a nice assist from Garland. He's got 12.
I'll tell you, Donovan Mitchell in transition, bearing down on a defender is not pretty.
Here's Williams. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
The Cavaliers leading. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, the dribble drive game of Donovan Mitchell will keep defenders guessing. Boy, you've got to deal with every aspect of an offensive arsenal with this guy.
Now here's Tatum. Here's Horford. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Allen. Here's Mitchell. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And so it's Cleveland finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their key to consistency. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Love in at the small forward position. Kicks it out to Smart. It's stolen by Love. Mitchell against Brown. Mitchell misses.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Back to Brown. Pass to Tatum. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
I love when Jason Tatum is aggressive to score the basketball. He does a tremendous job keeping his focus.
You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Pass to Brown. Stolen by Mitchell. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Oh, hey, how about that?
This feels like one of those nights for Donovan Mitchell. Everything's working.
Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Cleveland has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And it's Garland on the drive. Back to Love. Pass to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Well, it's all about decision-making in the pick and roll, and Donovan Mitchell making all the right choices.
Out to Horford. Now Tatum. 4-3. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
The Cavaliers have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, just quick with the decision-making. Smart pass by Darius Garland.
Outside Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. Off target from outside. For Cleveland, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter.
Coming out of high school, Evan Mobley was a 5-star recruit. He had his pick of college programs, and he finally settled on USC.
Inside. Blocked again!
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Third personal foul.
And it was brief, but Mobley's college career was filled with accolades, Doris.
There's no doubt, B.A. How about this? In just 1 year with the Trojans, Mobley wins Pac-12 Player of the Year, Freshman of the Year, of course, and Defensive Player of the Year. That's quite a triple crown. Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Williams passes to Tatum. Williams a screen on Love. Here's Tatum. No good that time. Great D that time from Allen.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Brown. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
Fast break, Cleveland. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Smart passes to Tatum. Down low. Here's Williams. The kick to Tatum. Back to Williams. To halt the run. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Love. Jacks up a three. That shot off the mark. And Boston going the other way now. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Here's Tatum. Here's Williams. Oh, the block shot. Grabs it out of the air. Here's Love. He got a piece of it.
This guy is an absolute menace on the defensive end. Marcus Smart with the rejection.
Pass to Brown. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Allen. Boston's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Horford, left side. Tatum passes to Horford. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Cavaliers have gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Mitchell uses the glass on the layup. Mitchell's got 12 points now in the quarter.
You can see the agile move by Donovan Mitchell. This guy is able to navigate around contact, or if necessary, play through it.
Tatum, good. Tipped away and stolen by Williams. Fires for three. And Tatum with the basket on the assist from Williams. Tatum's got 24.
This shooting stroke of Jason Tatum is elite, so it matters not if he's creating his own off the dribble, or in this case, just rising and firing off the catch.
Here's Allen, and some nice defense there to end the quarter. Just to...
With the score, the Celtics 35, the Cavaliers 41.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at center, locking down the middle. That's the Boston Five.
This is why it's hard guarding Evan Mobley at times. This guy, he's aggressive, forcing defenders to match his energy.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Boston's gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Mobley, right side. Pass to Love. Back to Mitchell. hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one. Mobley passes to Garland. Launches it. Nails it from beyond the arc. Garland's got 5 now.
Well, nice rise and fire from range by Darius Garland. The three-point shot is so highly valued. Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. No good from outside.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
To the inside. Horford passes to Tatum. Screen by Horford. To the middle. And stolen by Mobley. Left side Garland. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit a sweet setup on that one.
Well, that's the ball handling skills of Darius Garland on full display. This guy is skilled at creating opportunities.
Here's Mobley. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now it's a 10-point Cavalier lead.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this 3rd quarter. Pass to Mitchell. Here he goes. And Mitchell with the slam.
That's a monster finish by one of the elite athletes in the NBA. Donovan Mitchell doing work.
A nice shot by Brown.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
And he gets that one. Mitchell's got 30.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the 3rd quarter. Driving to the basket. And Mitchell with the slam.
My goodness, how do you guard against that? Mitchell tremendous at just getting through the contact.
They get it again. Williams. Tatum's got room. Cashes in the 12-footer. Tatum's got 30 points.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
Here's Garland. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
You can see the increasing confidence of putting the ball in Darius Garland's hand and letting him play out of pick and roll.
Brown finds Williams. And here's Horford. Outside Tatum. Back to Horford. Pass to Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Inside. The basket drops, and he gets fouled. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge, these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials can... So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
The Cavaliers have gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. Love passes to Mobley. Launches a 3. And it's Love missing.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Driving inside. The rebound, Celtics. 40 seconds left in the 3rd. Drive by Brown. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Tatum finds Williams. Out to Horford. 6 on the shot clock. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Garland. Williams misses. He got it up.
Well, how about the defensive effort from Al Horford. Just playing so hard, making sure the shooter can't get a clean.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be right back. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Cleveland, looking at who they've got to start the fourth. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's Love in at the three. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Tatum drives in. Brown with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Kick out to Brown. Smart outside. On the wing, Tatum. 5 on the clock.
Well, it's been an aspect of his game he's been criticized for, but you have to love the defensive effort to challenge that shot by Kevin right there.
Beyond the arc. Sends it home from three-point land.
Action on the break has fueled them tonight. They're winning the transition battle.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
Mobley passes to Love. Outside Mitchell. Now here's Garland. Back to Mitchell. Tatum with a steal. To the paint. Kicks it out to Smart. Here's the three. Nails it from three.
Growing confidence in his jumper. Smart is rising and firing after the catch of the pass. Nice.
Mobley, a screen on Smart. Garland with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, good whistle there.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
Smart passes to Tatum. Horford, a screen on Love. Tatum can't hit.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Lets the three fly. Cleveland the rebound. Pass to Allen. Outside Garland. Down low. To the left wing. Horford with a steal. Here's Tatum. Takes him. Goes back up. And he hits the jumper. Tatum's got 32 points in the game.
Well, Jason Tatum, a 3-level scorer, gets to the mid-range jumper. It's good.
Smart with the bucket.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
Cleveland has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Outside Garland. Pass to Love. Puts up a 3. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
And he gets the bucket. Tatum's got 10 points here in the second half.
Boy, once he gets going, all 6'8", 210 pounds, Tatum, very hard to stop off the bounce.
Outside Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Brown. Here's Mitchell. Boston with a rebound. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
Boston ball.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Tatum passes to Williams. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he'll sit the rest of this one out. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. And Williams drops them both. Cleveland has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Garland, the pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Evan Mobley understanding he's got a rhythm, and he just keeps attacking. The answer is not yet there for this defense.
And it's Tatum missing.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall. Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Cavaliers.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And what a huge performance it was for Donovan Mitchell.
Well, I think his contribution clearly came at the defensive end, right? He came up with a bunch of huge steals. He was a menace all night long.
There's Tatum with the 3. Knocks it down from distance. Tatum's got 37.
You have to be willing to shoulder the offensive burden. I think Jason Tatum is built for it.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Outside Mitchell. The 3 ball. Smart grabs a miss. The Celtics on offense. They're on a 14-4 run. Williams on the wing. Covered by Lopez. Tatum. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Robin Lopez.
What I love about Jason Tatum, guys, he's already an all-star. But that desire, that hunger, that thirst to be great remains with this guy, and he continues to improve.
Outside Mitchell. The 3 is up. Knocks down the triple. Mitchell's got 37.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's shot mechanics from the time he entered the league to what we're seeing now. It's refined, it's on balance, and boy, does he make good. That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
And so it's Cleveland winning this one. They played the villain tonight, and they...
a lot of depth and could try out some very creative lineups tonight.
Yeah, and it's whatever it takes to break the other team. It's about playing chess out there, and so there's going to be a lot of different moves. I can't wait to see what the coaches pull out.
Yeah, the adjustment's a fascinating part of the NBA. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. In at the guard spot, Morant and Bane. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. Horford sets a screen for Tatum. Back to Horford. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Fires the 3. Jackson misses.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Just a merciless, I don't even know what that word means, dunk by Tatum. Reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
And his Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. And so Horford will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Tatum kicks to Brown. Outside, Horford. In the corner, Tatum with it. Horford sets a screen for Tatum. And the rejection by Jackson. A 3 ball. And it's Morant missing. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far. But Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
Here's Bane after the basket by Boston. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
From his first day in the league, opponents are going to make him earn it at the line. And look, Morant, he'll give him an easy look.
Memphis shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
Tatum dishes to Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
You know, something that Williams does so well as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to talk earlier with Boston's head coach. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Thanks, David. Back to Jackson. Launches it. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
What separates Jaren from other bigs is he's got great confidence in his shot.
Brown wide open. He fires. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Jackson passes to Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his first foul. The Celtics with the lead. Tatum drives in. Takes it off the glass. Tatum's got 10.
So agile on the drive. When Tatum puts it on the deck, man, he is a major problem.
Morant passes to Adams. Brooks kicks to Morant. He takes it in. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Here's Tatum, driving in.
Oh, a big night for Tatum. This is a guy who put up 60 in the game. There is a short list, very short, that I am not on, who have done that.
Memphis foul.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Boston. And that one falls for Smart. And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah. And teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. A great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
It's his first trip to the line.
Line for two.
Throw good, Adams. One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it can feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
Now, here's Tatum. Following the miss by Jaren Jackson. Tatum with it. Now defended by Adams. And Williams throws it down.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And you know what helps Williams defensively? He just keeps moving his feet. And he has such quick.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Celtics lead by 8. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Bain with it, picked up by Brown. Bain passes to Brooks. And here comes Horford, leading the fast break, stolen by Brooks. Horford against Clark. And it's Brooks in the corner. It's good from long range. Brooks has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
And the NBA in recent years has gone from measuring players' height in shoes to now, Richard, just in socks. For instance, Draymond Green went from 6'7" to 6'6", although he'll probably argue that with you. Did you get shorter without shoes?
I was one of the rare players that actually rounded lower. I was 6'6" and 3/4 without shoes on, so I would probably be closer to 6'9" with shoes and socks and orthotics. So, you know, look, I was one of the honest ones, so I have no issue with them bringing it back down. So it's fine. I'm glad they're changing it up and we're getting accurate numbers. The agility, the athleticism. Morant sometimes, I don't know, he just seems unstoppable to me.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And so Horford will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They've held a 12-point lead early. Williams dishes to Tatum. Five to shoot. Floats one. Nice D from Brooks. The Grizzlies trail by 9. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
To the middle, Jackson. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space
means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender. Poor guy.
It just seems, Richard, like Robert Williams is a guy willing to do anything to help his team.
And there's a whole lot he can do. His defense has never been a question. He can dish it. He's an aggressive rebounder. And look, his effort level, that's something you don't ever question. A multi-talented swingman, Tatum just continues to get better and better each year.
And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
On defense, Memphis. They trail by 11.
Good instincts to read the path and get in a position to pick it off.
Some nice passing there by Memphis. Morant passes to Jackson. That's tipped. Outside Williams. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant with it. Williams picks him up. Morant drives in and finished off by Morant.
So creative with the ball in his hands. Morant is adept at creating offenses for himself.
Tatum on the wing. Williams a screen on Brooks. Tatum dishes to Williams. Stolen by Jackson. Here he goes. That one doesn't go. And the Celtics going the other way now. Smart kicks to Tatum. Tatum draws the double. There's the triple. It's Clark with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 9. On the wing, Jackson fires the 3. Outside, Bain. Moran finds Bain. Shot clock at 6. Brooks misses. Boston's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Brown the pass to Smart. Back to Brown. Second shot opportunity. Can't capitalize inside.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Morant against Smart. Here's Bain. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing out.
And the craftiness of Brown, just so creative at picking apart the defense with his ball handle.
And the dunk by Brown.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed on both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Morant kicks to Bain. Clark the pass to Bain. Back to Clark. Here's Morant. It's good from the top of the key. Morant's got 7 points for the quarter.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strength.
Thank you, David. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' foul. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Jaren Jackson is out there with Clark, and it's Morant in at the point guard position. And it's Clark in the corner. Inside, Jackson throws it down hard.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Here's Tatum. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Dillon Brooks. And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game. And so Tatum nails them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
To the paint. And Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
And here we go. Fast break to Morant's. The Grizzlies have only one missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. That's good from Morant.
Shooting for Memphis.
Both free throws good from Morant.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
Here's Tatum. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Celtics leading by 9. The feed to Horford. Back to Tatum. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And Clark has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Morant finds Bain. Drives to the hoop. It's stolen by Brown. 3-on-3. Horford dishes to Tatum. Brown outside. Back to Tatum. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Smart wide open. He fires. Williams kicks to Smart. For the 3. Kept alive by Boston. The kick out to Brown. Tatum wide open. He fires one. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 4th assist in this one.
Strong from three-point land. Tatum is about a 40% shooter from deep. That's impressive.
Pass to Jackson. Rebound Boston. Williams has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And how about Jaylen Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production of Brown increase because of it.
Dives for it. The Grizzlies with another miss. Celtics leading by 12. Brown the pass to Tatum. Morant with the steal. They need this one. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 9 rebounds now tonight. And the dunk by Tatum.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Morant. Oh, wow!
That is powerful. Showing off that verb. Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
Yeah, easy call.
The Celtics have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. And so he hits both. There's a minute left in the 3rd quarter of the game. The Grizzlies trail by 14. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Morant kicks to Bain. Over Smart. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside, Smart. Brown the pass to Tatum. Horford sets a screen for Tatum. And finished off by Horford.
Clever play by Tatum, drawing the attention to him, only to give it away.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Back to Clark. It's Clark slamming it down.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Williams sets a screen for Tatum. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You love how Tatum commits to his shots. A foul won't stop him from getting an and one.
He's been knocking down free throws tonight, going 8 for 9.
And a lot of his points coming by way of the free throw.
Smart against Morant. Over Smart, Jackson kicks to Brooks. Morant right side. With 1 on the clock, and the last second attempt doesn't fall.
Just such a mess. Tatum can really stretch the floor.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass on a platter form.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart into the points. That's the Boston 5.
And how about
that? Authority!
That is a monster finish.
Oh.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. The pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. There's the drive, and Morant throws it down.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
Horford finds Brown. Now here's Smart. Left side, Brown. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
So hard to guard him without fouling sometimes. Brown doesn't mind getting a little contact on his way up.
He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Morant. Passes it to Clark. Rebound by Williams.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Second team foul.
Tatum on the wing. Brooks covering. Tatum's shot is off. The Grizzlies trail by 15. Up top, Morant. And stolen by Horford. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. And here's Tatum for 3. And another miss by Boston. And so it's Payne who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's Morant in the corner. And finished up by Morant.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Stolen by Jackson. Pass to Brooks. Clark outside. And then Morant slams it in.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
The length and athleticism of Tatum is something else. You can't blame the D for fouling him there. It's just something that's going to happen.
And so Tatum nails them both. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. It's Morant with the drive. And then Morant slams it in.
And when Morant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost because that's how he makes his living.
And finished up by Morant.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
It's one thing to get close, but do they have enough to take a lead? We'll have to see.
And this is where Smart has really improved. The game's slowed down for him. He's playing under better control. Nice pass.
Clark, a screen on Smart. It's Morant with the drive.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, we'll take it.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Smart passes to Brown. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Brown's got 5 points in the quarter.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Boston.
Well, the one thing that jumps out in this game is the free throw shooting, which they did a much better job at.
Absolutely. A big plus. And oftentimes your performance at the line can be the difference in a game. And I think tonight we saw that.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jason Tatum.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me, effortlessly creating for his teammates.
Brooks, the pass to Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rapper.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
It's a shame, really. If they'd been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
Brooks, the pass to Morant. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Tatum leading the charge. Here's Horford. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Clark.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. It just wasn't in the cards tonight.
And Memphis turns it over again. Here's Boston now. 17 points was their biggest margin. Brown outside. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Tatum finds Brown. Back to Tatum. 5 on the clock. Outside, Smart. Good. It's Tatum picking up the assist.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on it.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. Oh, and they get it away. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Brooks. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, make a difference. Bye.